y'all, this is A Renee from Journal, Jot, and Jive. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all. Alright, in today's video, we're going to continue. I sound like I got a frog in my throat. Alright, in today's video, we are going to continue setting up my planner. I did more of kind of like a flip through and explaining what I'm going to do with the planner. Today I'm going to start setting up some pages and putting sticky notes in sections of, child, can you get your sentence structured together? I'm going to start putting sticky notes in areas that I know what I'm going to do. That still wasn't together. It wasn't, and y'all gonna roll with that. I hope your Monday is starting off well. So what we're gonna do, let me tell y'all, if you're new, I'm gonna be in the Wonderland 22285 size planner. And I did start by putting a couple of things I already had around the house. Come on, shop your stash. I had this note card, it says abstract. I had this enjoy the little things. This is from Stickers by Rhonda, probably over 5, if not 6 years, maybe even 7. This is Cookie Monster Code. This is the abstract card is by Cloth and Paper. And no, I don't have any affiliations or any points or anything from these people. I'm just telling you what I'm shopping, how I shop my stash. All right, so I put that in there. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this just yet. I do feel like I want some pictures of maybe me, my son, some family, my mama dog. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll probably put some pictures there. I normally glue this together, but I'm not gonna do that this time. And then this is the index key. Well, the first thing I like to do is a pen test page. So this is gonna be the pen test page. Fun secret, if you get to the back of the book and it's sitting like this, it's gonna be kind of hard to write and uncomfortable. You can always put another book underneath there. All right, see, boom, that made it a little bit easier. You're welcome. All right, so again, we're gonna do a pen test page, and I'm gonna speed that part up, and I'm gonna turn on some planner videos. Did I ever tell y'all sometimes I watch planner videos while I'm recording a planner video or journal video? If you didn't know, you learned something else new today. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright y'all, so let me pop in real quick to tell you about this pen test page. It's not as elaborate as the other one because I kind of know what pens will work and won't work in this particular planner and any planner that deals with, what's that paper called? Tomo River paper. So let's look at the one from last year and then this year, if I can find it. Will we be looking at the one from last year? I don't know. Is it somewhere in here? Okay, so this was my pen test page from last year. Some of these pens I could not find, but yeah, there's that. Okay, so I basically did some highlighters, gel pens, marker-based pens, and then additional pens. I do have some additional pens that could go on this page. I just didn't feel like finding them, so there's that. Typically, when you do your pen test page, you want to write down, it's not about it looking all super neat, it's actually about what pen's going to work on the paper that's inside of the notebook or the planner that you have. So you didn't see me do it on a lot of stuff, but again, neither here nor there. But in case you want to do a pen test page, let me tell you the correct way. All right, so you're going to write, and then you're going to drag your hand across to see, is this a pen that I might need to let wait and dry a couple of seconds before I move on, especially if you're left-handed, because you swipe across when you're writing left-handed. If you're right-handed, you kind of give yourself a little more time. So that is why you want to swipe. So if you see here the Uniball Signal Broad, I knew that that was going to take a minute to dry, but I did that because I was like, well, let me give them an example once I come back. I did all of the highlighters that I had in front of me. I have way more highlighters than that, judge yourself. But just to kind of see which highlighters, if they're going to bleed through or if it's going to shadow, and I'll show you that in a second. Additional pens were my lettering pens. I ain't lettered nothing recently, but I still have them. So there's that. Then a ballpoint pen, big velocity ballpoint. The really thick millimeter is one of my favorites if I choose to write with that. And then over here, your marker base pens. One thing about Papermate Flare, it will kind of smudge over time, so you have to be careful with that on this kind of paper. All right, so we're gonna flip to the back side. Most of the pens that I did the test with, I can use throughout this planner and it won't bother me. So you see ghosting, but you don't really see any bleeding. There are certain pens that will bleed, but I kind of know which ones those are, so there was no need to go through all of that. All right, so I don't know what I would do with this other page. Have no idea just yet. All right, so that was that part. Now I'm gonna speed up and go through and put down sticky notes of what I'm gonna put in the planner. And then I may go through in December and start marking out vacation time, like when I'm off from work, payday, and some of that there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I just saw another pen that I was like, oh, I could have did this because this is a little bit thicker and this is gonna take the color. I just want to do this, y'all, so judge yourself. So yeah, this is a broad marker. This is the Below Pen 68. All right, and it dries pretty fast, but you still need a little bit of seconds in between that. Okay, so those are the pens that I tested. And again, I said I'm gonna go through and do some other stuff in here. Let me not just lock myself in. Y'all just see what'll happen as I speed up. All right, let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so in this section I went ahead and put in my color code for bills and things that are going to come out if I get paid. So I know this is in November the 30th, but I'll get paid on that day. And because I work in a school system, when we're heading into a vacation heavy month, we end up getting paid back to back to back, and then there'll be a bonus in there. And so over here you'll see a couple of things for my son that's coming up. Like I need to get his cap and gown. They have a black and white ball, so that's gonna require me to buy some things. His SAT senior, so this month is heavily focused on him. So I have those sticky notes down, and I'll write that in once I get certain bills that come out all the time. Another thing that I have decided is in this section over here. At first I think I was going back and forth like, hey, this might be my health and wellness section, but it's not. This section is going to be debt focused. It's going to be where I pay off my taxes and credit card payoffs. As well as a personal loan payoff. So again, this entire area will be for paying off my taxes, personal loans, as well as college payments, because that will be coming up, college specific payments, because no matter how you look at it, while college is an investment, it is also a debt. So these areas will be where I input this information. Now I am going to do a color code system. I haven't figured out what colors yet, so you will see that develop, but I did want to go ahead and put those sticky notes in. This is quarterly, and let's see, I think it might have logged me out. I'm pretty sure it did. I was going to tell y'all where I am with taxes, but I owe over $17,000 in taxes. The personal loan is, I got to do the subtraction, but it should be in the high 2000s. And then college, that'll be based on whatever school he picks, and after aid, what I'll need to pay to see if I'm paying out of pocket, hopefully, because I do not want to acquire any more loans. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So this will be that section. So I do think I'll take this section as my health and wellness section and figure out how I'll utilize that. And then this planner will start the last week of November, and I'll be returning back to work. So I will go in and put those things in, but I did want to go ahead and just show you how I started setting up my planner, and then when I come back in the next video, I should have a little bit more for you to see. This will be filled out some more, and I may go ahead and no, I won't. Yep, you'll have to see it on the next video. But again, utilize your sticky notes, post-it notes that you got along the way. These are from cloth and paper. They don't stick there. So I am, to be honest, I love post-it notes and the super sticky post-it notes. But while I have these extra dots and post-it notes hanging around the house, might as well use them where I can. But I will be ordering some super sticky post-it notes at some point, and those will go in my planner along the way. All right, so that is your video for the day. You see all of the highlighters, the pens. I plan pretty messy when I'm not recording, so there's that. But again, I will go in and put some more stuff in there. So what we did today as far as setting up, oh, this is in the back too, y'all. It's like a little pocket, some stickers. But we did our pen test page just to see, hey, what do I think I'm going to use in here. I started setting up December so I can have an overview, because I mean, it's 2 weeks and then we'll be in December. I put down post-it notes of what's going to be going on in December. It's heavily focused with my son. And then I did a color coding system right here for bill payments. I'm going to do another one for the debt section. And remember, the debt section will go right here. This is where the debt section will go. And I will take y'all on that journey because I do still owe you all a bring up to speed video for my debt collection. That ain't what it's called. My debt confession video. So by the time I do that video, this will have a little more, it'll have a little color to it and how I'm gonna track it and all of that, because I do need to set up a payment arrangement with the IRS. And yeah, I think that particular payment will be $275 a month, so that will be very interesting. But we will cross that bridge when I get there. All right, so that's your video for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and actually get into this so I can get a little more organized. And then when I come back, I'll have more to show you. All right, catch you on the next one.